Oh God. So there's a power outage in the place I need to be going. That's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, and the entire Alaska infrastructure is dying because we still haven't managed to deal with the entirety of like 2 to 3 feet of snow that was over the course of a week.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have shit tons of wind, and it's Christmas weekend. Everybody's off, and it's so fun. So if my power goes out, that means this session's over.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm not willing to do that on my phone. I have standards.
Quick cliffhanger.
Yeah, quite. Yeah, I'll just
Quick
like, I'll
cliffhanger.
know.
You died.
I'll be
Rocks
able
fall,
to.
everyone dies.
I'll become those disclaimers for medications like quickly because I know when power outages are going to happen. Makes sense, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll start spitting at 10 words a second.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The fitness gram pacer test.
All right, so hopefully. Oh, wait. I'm gonna spend 1 minute going to go grab something, but
Yeah, go for it.
Real
I
quick.
miss Dax a lot.
I have my dice, except that it's very important that I had to go grab this for the session.
Oh, wait, no, I do have a backup of the character.
Oh, that's good.
I'm waking up of ash and dust. I
wipe my brown eyes
and I
sweat.
slap my nuts. This is it, the apocalypse.
Whoa!
That was funny.
Whoa.
Hina sung that earlier and just fucking choked.
I got to the inhale part. I did it wrong, and then I died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Marcy. Wow, Marcy. It was actually really good.
Okay.
All right, I'm
breathed.
You did better than Hina.
God, that sucks.
Into
Alright.
Bluetooth device, that file.
I am back, everyone. So
How you
Welcome
doing?
back. I love you.
I do indeed have my weekly schedule for classes, and it looks like I'm going to be open on. God, that cat.
I can do nothing about her.
I know. It's just that I have to not constantly
Mhm.
gush over a cat.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's really difficult.
Roll
She's
yourself,
trying her
man.
hardest. She has the
Um,
sharpest fucking claws of any of my cats, and she is really digging herself into my fucking legs.
Oh.
Cool. So I have my weekly schedule. My Fridays are open still. So if it's possible, we may continue to do these on Fridays. So,
Awesome.
Nice.
and also, I would like to thank Aki and Tina for the 6-month late birthday present / Christmas
Yo,
gift.
you got that?
Oh, you finally got it? Nice.
Yeah. They
Let's
look pretty
go!
good.
Come on, let's see a picture.
You like them, right?
Come on, let's see a
Yeah, they're
picture.
pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yes!
Oh, are they dice?
I got
Yeah.
gourmet
Yeah.
salts.
Gourmet
They are
salt. Holy
Gourmet
shit.
dice? Wow.
Yo, is it
Oh,
made with
I-
lithium?
I got okay. The
Lithium salts.
first gift I got from it was from my my manager at work, or my the art advisor, which I'm working under, because
Mm-hmm.
I got some Amori gifts. Y'all know Amori, right?
Yeah.
Mostly.
RPG game.
Oh,
I
right.
basically just got. Yeah, I took a picture of it when I got it. Hold on. Just some cute little things.
Oh, good.
And then he also accidentally shipped some gourmet salts to me. And I just got
damn it.
those today, I think.
I wonder what goes into making gourmet salt.
It's definitely going to be put into popcorn, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be good.
We have like a at-home like movie popcorn maker.
Oh, that's
Yo, it's the cum dice.
Oh,
It's
boy.
the dice.
If your cum looks like that, you need to get medical help.
Agreed.
Seek a medical professional.
Oh, that's amazing.
Immediately.
No,
Oh,
no.
I
well,
think
Do
I'm
not
just
pass
better than
go.
you.
Do not collect $200.
Gonna keep it a buck. I had to resist the feminine urge to just show you the progress images when I was first getting them.
Well, those were, ages ago anyways.
Mhm.
But
Progress. The progress images.
so, all right. So those are the things I had to say.
I can't wait for those dice to kill us.
right?
Yay!
I gotta say, these at least the D20 is a little uneven due to, I think, the cutting process. But so it does weigh towards extremes.
That sounds awesome.
I can't wait for them to kill us.
I
Yep.
should use that. The fucking D&D character that only uses a coin toss.
Pass
That'd be pretty
or
fun.
fail. Pass or fail.
Pass or fail. Pass or fail.
Everything's technically a 50-50.
I
You
think
either
that'd be a
crit or
fun
you
character
don't.
to play.
What's with all the yelling in someone's background?
Huh? Fucking my sister has friends over. What do you want me to
Don't
do?
worry about
Yeah,
it.
you want her to tell her sister to shut the hell up? No, that's rude.
I can.
I can do that.
The attempts are futile.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, nerd.
All right.
the
So
fuck
Stop having fun
Nerd.
with your friends.
So, since D&D is, of course, going to not be... people are distant this week, and probably next week. Yeah, it's no Tailspire this week. Combat's going to be in the mind.
Combat.
Combat, no.
So, if there is combat, which there shouldn't be, unless... But knowing you for...
I will actually probably be back home.
We will see.
Yeah, because I actually recently just got a job too.
Ah.
Yeah,
You got the
L.
I'm sorry for you.
I know, right?
You are now employed. You now acquired money and can simp for your friends again.
Yep.
L.
Boobies.
Tatas even.
Testicles, if you will.
I have water.
Well, the nice thing is they're actually sending me a computer. Bad news is it's an Apple computer.
Oh, damn.
Gross.
L. Massive.
Yeah. But hey,
I mean,
I
on
would
one
rather-
hand,
We're here for
it's
you.
a free computer that he doesn't have to worry about putting work programs on his
Yeah.
on his own shit,
On
including
the other
most
hand-
likely a monitor.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
definitely
hand,
a monitor.
Apple.
On the
yeah,
other
yeah.
hand,
so-
Apple.
Well, I mean, I have
We
my
are
main.
all your friends.
Yeah.
We'll be here for when you eventually stoop to a low depression due to that Apple product.
Yeah.
Probably.
In which I will point and laugh at you.
Help me go.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's
Just
how we love you.
asking for your friend, for a friend.
Uh,
Your interview wasn't over text, was it?
yeah, it was over text. It was over a Skype text.
That was a scam. That was a scam. That was a scam.
Skype text?
Space.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
fake.
Well, no, because the person
Oh.
No, it's fake.
who. Oh shit.
It's
Careful.
We'll see.
fake. The moment you said yes to it being a text interview, it's fake.
Damn. Okay.
Well, turns out you don't have a job.
Nope. Don't have a job then.
Don't have a job.
Well, that sucks for you.
It does.
Well, sucks this fucking session.
Brought
Oh,
to you
come on.
by Axel.
I mean, start it.
I wouldn't say this session sucks.
Do you want me
Sure.
to continue off from where I was with the speech?
It's good. I got it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
I'm gonna put on
Alright.
Shinji Ikari's theme.
All right, so last time stuff happened. Yep, that's what happened.
Mm.
You guys should have
cry,
notes in
man.
front of you.
Did you crank
Guys.
that soldier boy?
You guys should have notes in front of you, but if you don't, my cat's going to continue scratching at my door for some reason. You are fed! What are you doing? What? Unless someone's dying, I don't care.
I'm dying,
Anyway.
Scoob.
Anyways. All right, so stuff happened last time. We ended off with the light introduction of the sending journal, and then shortly after, Marcy's speech to the town. Just a heads up, once again, reminder before we hop in, the session's gonna be short, because I gotta be somewhere in like 2 hours or something, a little over 2 hours, like 2 hours and a half. But yeah. All right, so as the day goes on, it's a little past noon by now. People are heading out for lunch. Marcy's stepping back on to the stand. People pass by. I don't actually. What was it that the other three were going to do?
I think they all just watched my speech.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
we were all done with our things, we just
We did our
kinda,
things and then watched Marcy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Start rolling back around. This time, most of the people who are walking around for lunch are familiar faces to those that the four of you already saw at speeches earlier. You're listening in, considering, talking. A lot of the crowd around you is talks about the mayoral race. A lot of people are starting to really be passionate about the race. Not so much. Most people are still unsure, but there's lots of talk around. You barely even hear a word that isn't related to it across the streets. Coworkers, random people talking to each other. It's not aggressive, but there are definitely people sneering at others as they pass. But as you're all standing there, Marcy's speaking out to a small crowd that's gathered around that hasn't heard the speech yet or is more interested in learning more information through the iterations. One of you, specifically, the person with the highest passive perception, which I think is Marv, right? Oh wait, Ava, what the fuck?
Hi.
What? What did I give you an item that increases your what?
No, it's my pet.
Oh,
He's
right,
purged.
your pet.
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
Right. Ava, you catch up two people talking about the new business in town. You heard a little bit yesterday. It doesn't catch your glimpse at once. Doesn't catch your full attention immediately, but you're listening in anyways because you've been listening and sitting around, just kind of like, gather information, maybe, stuff to do, maybe help some people out or maybe not, whatever reason you have. But as you continue to listen in, you hear them talk about how the new business recently put up their logo outside the building. A line down the middle with waves at the bottom. Seemingly changing on the hour, shifting. Occasionally in the sun, they describe it as glowing red of some sort, but just in the sunlight. But that's all you catch as they finish walking across the main square and they walk out of sight and sound.
I'm going to open up the sending journal. Actually, I need to get a canonical pen.
Yeah.
I need to get a canonical pen.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put that in my memory bank aggressively.
You got it.
I'm going to wait for my friends.
Marcy. Speech.
I mean, I've just the end of my last speech. My speech from last session was, I was calling to action. Does anyone know any information on the Adventurers Guild?
After you utter those last words, 2 to 3 people actually walk up. You remember the face of the one person from yesterday who entered in the bar after we were leaving and kind of shouldered you. One of them, and 2 other ones that you remember seeing at the bar before, kind of walk up. The one that shouldered you earlier is first in front and kind of lean, like kind of signals for you to lean down.
She does.
I may not like what you're doing, all right? But is this real? Is that? Sorry, I'm not the only one who thinks that now, right? You do have proof? Because I have plenty. I just want to know.
Proof.
Like, of the Avengers Guild.
Oh, I have
People
plenty
who
of
find me
proof.
insane. Oh,
The two and I point at the Bert and Marv. Those two have let me their voices about the Adventurers Guild and how they are a part of it.
okay. Did they tell you where it is? Because I've been trying to figure it out for like a year.
They have. But I'd like to know more information before I go. Because presumably they are housing these ne'er-do-wells, these thieves, and I'd rather have more information from the people of this town. And if there is not any more information, then clearly this operation needs moderation.
I'm not sure about these other 2 behind me. They're waiting. But I don't want to invite one of you mayoral candidates, but meet me at the bar. Same guy.
Don't worry about it. I'll be there maybe. And she gets up and she stands upright and then looks at the other 2. Any information is valuable.
They're just one blurts out. I heard they can house more than just murderers. I heard they house mercenaries too.
That is correct, though those mercenaries' values are not to be known, especially since this operation is kept secretive. For what reason?
Kind of look at each other, clueless.
Clearly something malicious might be going on. Are we to be kept in the dark about this? For what reason? I think it's more than just mercenaries and murderers. More dangerous than anything. It could be a danger to the people of this town, and that should not be kept lightly.
Been looking for it for years. I don't know what. And the other 2 just keep on, they kind of start a side conversation with each other, whispering.
She wants to glance over at the fruit stand. Fruit stop. Is the owner of it making any sort of glances from the the door frame?
No, he's not at the door frame. All you see is normal people walking in and out right now, grabbing their lunch, coming out with a few bags.
Well, I know where the Adventurers Guild is.
The other 2 kind of stop their side conversation, look up. Behind the bar?
Behind the bar? No.
Oh.
What a respectable business that is. Every town has one. You know what? Not
That's-
every town has, or at least it has in multiples, but there's only one here.
Bank.
A bank? Sure. No. Banks are very important to a town, and I hope that is an affront. Instead, I believe your attention should be pointed directly at my competition's shop. The fruit stand, if you may. And she gives a big, hearty glance over at it. Is what has been pointed out to me to be a front for the Adventurers Guild.
Gavin.
Mhm.
Him running Adventurers Guild, don't get me wrong, he's old and he used to be an adventurer, but like,
He's an old adventurer. I know those types, and I have been one of those types. They want to relive their old adventuring days, and what better way to do that than to invite adventurers into their stead and have them do tasks that they would no longer want to do or get their hands dirty with.
where would his house? Like, oh, this is hard to believe. He's been here for years.
I apologize for my...
Because you said you got this from those two, right? He kind of
Yes.
points at Bert and Marv.
I got them from those two.
Oh, we're gonna have a
And-
talk with them.
All right. She's explicitly espousing this to to everyone in the crowd.
Whispers are kind of spreading around. They're not really. They seem questionable. They don't entirely believe that. They all kind of whisper and kind of look, all pointing at Marv and Bert.
If you don't believe me, let's go simply ask. What better use is there the time to be questioning ourselves, if not to question the person that has been told to me is the culprit behind this Adventurers Guild? And she steps down from the stool and begins a jauntily walk over to the fruit shop.
All right. Meantime, we're gonna get Bert and Marv. You see two very stout people. They're short, stout, built a little wide. Walk up to you. We heard you're talking shit about Gethin.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Didn't you hear the speech? You were standing here the whole time.
I'll be completely honest, I was here to provide guardship for my friend.
Yes, we're just here to look after our friend, sir. Nothing more.
She said you two told her that Gethin's running the Adventurers Guild. That's a big, mighty thing to say.
Is it so wrong to run an adventurer's guild?
It brings murderers and mercenaries to the town. Yes, I think so.
Murderers. Mercenaries.
Hey, wait a second. You two are those two idiots from the bank.
Yes, we are.
Are exactly the type they're bringing in town.
Listen.
To really get them
Wow.
that.
Really great detective work you've got here.
I'm
Tell
certain-
me again, what would have happened with that visit to the bank?
Got arrested? Leave? Alive?
By who? I have yet to see a single guard in this town.
Even I
I
asked
am
for a
co-
guardsman, and everyone just cheered in laughter that the bank was not robbed. Listen,
You are blind and delusional. I'll
I,
tell you that.
And
You were
you
blaming
are a
all this on
toddling old
Gethin too.
fool.
Old.
sir, we mean no disrespect to you or your town.
Here.
We had just
All this, and you're talking about Gethin and blaming it on him. Good citizen of this town.
I know.
You, too, are disgraceful.
Uh-huh. Is that all?
Let's not be coming to the bar again.
Sir, listen.
I'm sorry. I
They
will
both
walk
walk
wherever I
off.
please.
They walk off before middle of your sentence.
He was an interesting character, wasn't he?
I'm going to drink his blood from a boot.
Oh, no, now, Bert. They're just riled up. Shouldn't. Besides, I highly doubt they mean it.
In such a place as this, I doubt that.
Well, if it comes to it, we can defend ourselves, but we won't. Unless we have to.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, we shouldn't try and rile up the town any more than it already is.
Yes.
We should just do what we can to help them. Maybe see if we can bring them back to our side.
With the way Marcy is bringing things, I doubt that. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky.
Flip of the coin, I say. It's a 50-50 shot.
Two results doesn't make it an even chance.
True, true.
Anyway, let's find some place to lie low for a bit. We're running a bit hot, apparently.
Alright, maybe we should just... yeah. And maybe we shouldn't go to Gotham. Don't want to bring any more trouble to him, as already is.
Nope. Certainly not.
Where should we
And
go?
you,
Yeah. Sorry.
Tina, you notice that those two finish their conversation, and Marcy's now getting close to the fruit shop stand door. Not he gonna fuck Ava. Wrong character. Ava,
Yes.
you alive? You
Yes.
hear what I said? Okay. So, cool. I'm gonna say what I said again to make sure Ava heard. Ava, you notice Marv and Bert are finishing their conversation, and you see Marcy walking off to the fruit shop.
I'm going to grab the boys and point out Marcy. Let's go follow her. Make sure she doesn't get in too much trouble.
Sorry, I was hoping to avoid the fruit stand. Alright.
Listen, she's stirring a pot, and boy, she's stirring it good.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's
Stirring the pot, turning up the heat, whatever you want to put it as.
just see if we can defuse the situation as best we can. Oh, and Ava, no killing.
Kill whoever the damn well I please.
We don't want to cause any problems. Bert and I are already under the microscope with them, but we don't want any more trouble, especially for
I will kill whoever the damn well I please.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Bert, if she pulls a dagger, we grab her.
Mhm.
Alright, let's go.
Yep.
What's happening?
We are following the Marcy.
We are
No, I'm
following
saying
the Marcy.
Check my my note-taking device is glitching out.
Oh
God,
boy.
the power's about to go out.
Damn, you don't take notes with pencil and paper?
I do, but today I'm taking it on not pencil and paper because this is more convenient for me.
Yep.
I'm like shaking in coldness.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Your pencil and paper are left out to dry.
I'm like even wearing a leather jacket to combat.
Damn.
That
Sounds
leather jacket's kind of just bad for cold,
Oh,
Yell if
okay.
you want.
mostly.
Damn, I'm wearing leather shorts and a leather jacket for no reason.
All right.
Leather on leather.
Yeah, no, that's gonna make you cold. Don't.
Leather.
All right. So
Kitty.
you three
So,
are gonna be, as you try and approach, you realize there's a small crowd following Marcy a few steps behind. You're unable to get behind. Well, in
In front?
between.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Between the two, you aren't able to catch up with Marcy before, and you're kind of now lagging behind in the middle of the crowd as Marcy enters into a busy fruit shop. As you enter in, Marcy, you see people of like 4 or 5 people standing in line, Gethin checking people out, other people, like 2 or 3 more looking around the shop. Gethin doesn't even raise his head. You see him continue to talk to his customer in front of him. Look. Oh, this is a new lunch crowd. Give me
Good
a
morning,
second
my
here.
fair competitor. How are you doing?
Busy with the lunch rush, if you can't tell.
Well, I'm busy looking into a conspiracy. And I'd like to ask if you have any knowledge on the Adventurers Guild.
Roll an insight check.
Um, 19 plus 4.
Yeah, no, yeah. You rolled a 2 on performance.
Someone's trying really hard to keep
soon-
that secret.
As soon as you say that, he kind of pauses everything. You hear the scraping of his rock kind of stop in place, and you see dust actually start to fall off him as he kind of stares into the counter in front of him for a good 1.5 seconds or something. It felt way longer. Everyone in the shop goes silent, and you can tell very obviously that caught him off guard, and he wasn't ready to ask that question in front of such a large group.
You see, my fellows here have, or at least I have received some information regarding your association with the Adventurers Guild. Rather, keeping it under lock's key, and I'd like to see if those rumors are founded in any sort of reality. And if so, maybe take a look at the people inside.
Kind of leans back from the thing. Excuse me, everyone. Well, I got to close up lunch right now, thanks to this very kind competitor of mine. Look, I don't know what you're trying to do. Just because I am an adventurer does not mean I associate with the supposed Adventurers Guild. I don't even know where I'd keep that thing. That would require hundreds of people, an operation all under me, and I would have to run it all while running this fruit shop and obtaining all this goods. How would I even be able to do that in the first place? And this information you have, who would even give it?
Those two, and she puts a thumb back and like points over at Marvin Burt.
Marv's gonna like shake his head no.
Bert has
You
spun
guys
his
are-
helmet around.
guys are barely outside the door.
No.
Marv, you're able to hear it. What's your passive perception, Bert?
Currently it is a 12.
You're unable to hear much of the conversation, besides Marcy.
And again,
And
I
just-
spun
it's a
my
little-
helmet around so
Alright.
that I'm not even facing forward.
She okay, with that new revelation, she points at the two of them and she's like, the people that stopped the bank robbery the other day, if you are unbeknownst to them, they claim to be a part of your operation. Supposed operation, my apologies.
Just because I've dealt and traded them with food and supplied them with rations does not mean I housed them in a guild. My house may be big, but I'm not going to be housing people who can clearly camp out on their own or go to our local inn, taking away money from them. That is not something I wish to do.
Hey, Axelot,
What's up?
is where Glething keeping his money from his fruit shop stand in an obvious location?
Make a. Trying to figure that information out. Obviously, be some sort of investigation and or another check here, which I can give you the secondary one. But I feel like investigation may be good for you for this. Yeah, no, let's just do a investigation.
I'm gonna Tide of Chaos this.
Got it.
For what reason?
Total of 12 for investigation.
You have a feeling it's not in the shop itself. That's all you can really tell. You couldn't tell, as he said, his big house. You can't really tell where inside it would be off the top of your head, especially from outside the shop.
Oh, no. I mean, like, where he's keeping, like, the on-hand cash he's getting from the current rush hour.
Yeah, it's obviously behind the desk.
Okay. I want to... I kind of want to diffuse the situation and give a massive distraction by trying to, quote-unquote, steal it.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to make a stealth check to not be noticed you pushing through a crowd.
Okay. Yeah,
Anyways,
that's fine.
while you're
All
doing
right.
that, Marcy, continue.
I want to cast Friends.
Fails.
What?
Automatically fails.
Fuck, man. Shit, man.
Did you just try and charm me?
Huh?
Pulls up a scroll from under the desk. This is all the spells that have been casted in this shop.
Right.
One just got added just now. You just tried to charm me. Spells
Shield-
work in here. I don't know who cast this. This could be anyone in here.
Shields her hands up. I could not have done that.
Well, it would be
For-
a really bad look in front of your friends and crowds of beloved people.
You're right.
Someone,
What if? Maybe it's someone.
and just know whoever did that can't charm somebody who's a rock ganassi. At least not this one.
Well, I mean, that's common knowledge, as we all know. Maybe it's someone
feel
that
like-
isn't in this room.
This scroll only reads who's in this room. Don't get me wrong, there is around 12 to 20 people in here now, but
I propose there's more in this building than meets the eye. Can you fucking not, you little cat?
I'm going to ask you to please leave as people are trying to get their lunch. If you wish to have a debate, we can set one up later. And if you can outreach to the others. Takes a sip out of a cup from down. He looks like it's like almost concrete amount of thickness. Oh man, sorry. My voice weird if I don't get enough of that. Yes, I can help.
She nods.
If you
I'd
want
be
to do
happy.
this, it's not the time.
You're right. My apologies, mine competitor. It's not good most business. I'll
Or
try
is it
to.
very professional?
No,
I
it's
would
very
say.
professional. Yes. I'll try to make sure that we have a debate later about this situation.
Now, please.
And she looks over at the group she's maintained. All right, let's get back to the square. We've got more to discuss. And we'll have a debate later today. And she goes like, shoo, back.
It's hard to get people out. They're kind of talking in now to each other once again. But eventually, most of the crowd clears out. People start to actually walk up to Gethin and ask him questions. And as you, Marcy, walk out, you look over your shoulder and see Gethin glaring you down over the tops of these customers' heads.
You see her smile and wave. See you later for the debate.
Get to the others first.
She said, and she's like, come along. We'll ask him questions later.
Handful of them refuse, continue to ask questions, but get out. Most of the crowd returns back to the square.
Yeah. She begins talking about like security and setting up actual systems in place. In the square.
All right. What are the other three doing right now after witnessing that?
I'm gonna buy a banana.
I'm gonna buy a banana.
I'm gonna stay in the shop and talk to our friend.
I am sitting by the door and making sure everyone leaves. Except for mostly the people that came along with Marcy, though.
After a while, Tina, you're the last in line, sitting with Marv, and where you see the last person walk out, and you three have the shop to yourselves and Gethin. And you see as Tina, as you approach the desk, Gethin kind of drops the last bit of cash down below the desk and looks over at you three, head tilted a little bit to the side, kind of like with what you can guess in as a face of, what the hell are you three doing here?
You know, I was gonna try and rob you just now.
That really have helped.
Well, it would have distracted the situation. You'd have to stop answering her questions and you'd have to go
Right.
fetch me. Smile.
You have a funny way of helping.
So we apologize about that,
she's
Gethin.
sorry about her. She's trying to throw a lot of things under the bus to get this mayoral candidacy.
I'm just trying to run a business here.
I know. I'm not a fan of biting the hand that feeds me.
Yes.
Clearly, I would hope so. Kind of takes another swig of the sludge. Also, don't worry. This is just Ganassi thing. Just it's not infectious.
Are you sick or anything? I could see
Yeah.
about
No, no,
helping
no.
you.
Oh, I just heated up the rocks a little too much.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, is there anything that
Anyways.
you would need help with, possibly?
I don't know. I don't know how to run. I'm trying to run for mayor and get this whole thing diffused so I can continue my business. I make more money from the guild than I do the shop.
That's
Can't
right.
have people knowing I'm the person that
If it
it's
makes
gonna
you
have to
feel
come out
better,
eventually.
if it makes you feel better, people don't seem to believe her.
Are you kidding me? I got
Some
like
don't,
10 or so questions asking where the hell I'd keep it. Is this where these fruits come from? I can't think of answers for these. I'm on the edge. I just need to hope the other two candidates actually no, I want to be the one to win so I can actually keep this under control.
Right.
I don't know if I can do that without actually letting it out. I don't It's not ready. The guild's not ready for being open to the town. I know people here wouldn't like it. Ugh. You three are not the ones I need to talk to about this. Sorry, it's just
That's quite alright. It's a lot of stress.
last ever since Marcy, that's what you call her?
Yes.
What a name.
Marceline of the Mortis.
Creature.
Well, ever since she talked about a mayoral candidacy, the town's been getting more and more tense, and it's made my job of running business here a lot harder.
Well, we could, the three of us could probably try and do some stuff. Maybe lessen the heat.
No offense, two of you have already increased it by just doing what you do.
Well, I am a cleric. I could help around a little bit.
Hey,
Maybe
Kill
take
the
care.
man.
real quick, you got a pen I can borrow?
Pen?
Yeah. Are
Good
pens
question.
canonical?
A quill.
Quill. Oh, is that?
It's a quill.
Sorry,
Sounds like
sorry, bad language. Quill, yes.
A penis?
you young people. Young people and your terms for words. I mean, I got just one behind the desk for my keeping, but
Mind if I borrow it for a moment? Gotta write a
sure.
quick little letter.
Kind of pulls it up from the desk and the ink with it too. Kind of puts it on the desk. Look. I'll be honest. I either need to tell the town at that debate or sometime soon. I don't even know when we're doing this whole thing. This could take a year. This could take tomorrow. Like,
True. Well, we could just put a pin to it right now.
She did say later today.
For all we know, the debate might not even happen. Could have been
I mean,
for show.
yeah, I mean, it was the one who suggested it. It was stupid. I was under stress.
Right. And it happened. Listen, why
I
don't
just wanted them out of my shop. They were close. I saw one of the other adventures in that crowd.
you saw another adventurer in the crowd?
Yeah. Must look like they were about to open their mouth.
Why don't... Bert, why don't we go find him? Make sure he doesn't say anything.
Hey, whoa, you... Like
I'm
what?
not interested in intimidating people much.
We're not going to be intimidating. We'll just talk to him. Make sure
If
that
you'd
he
like,
doesn't
I can
do
do the
anything.
intimidation.
You
Okay.
know.
Hey, okay, you especially. You just said you're gonna steal to this defuse the situation. I feel you're
Listen,
not killing any of my customers.
She would have
Listen, I
returned
would
the
have
money.
given you the money back. Like I said, I don't bite the hand that feeds me. And damn, do you feed me?
Honestly, it would
You
have
got any
been better.
bananas, by the way?
You're holding one.
Honestly, it would have been better that she stole. I would have probably caused the fire.
Oh God, you.
Why do you think I took your matches, Mavrath?
Is that where they went? Did
Right,
you
didn't know
steal
that.
from? When did you
No,
steal
no,
from
I
me?
didn't. I never stole from you.
Marvel's gonna hit Hina, Ava upside the head. Why would you steal from me?
Hey, Gethin, would you like to buy a new pair of a new Tinder box?
Is that my tinderbox?
No. Surely not.
Show me yours then. Why are you laughing?
I'm gonna finish writing this, and I'm gonna be on my way.
Yeah, I think you should.
Please, and the other two, no offense. You're gonna have to not be in the guild tonight. People are gonna be watching you.
Understandable. We'll find our
Understandable.
own place.
Ava, you might be able to, but
No, I'm doing something tonight.
What are you doing?
okay.
Don't worry about it.
No, I think we should worry about it. Knowing you.
There's a
Going
new
to
business
cause a
in town.
ruckus.
No, there's a new business in town, and I think it's related to Koldrak.
Oh. Will you
This-
need backup or anything?
By the way, Gethin, you should know Koldrak is certainly a character.
Character. Okay.
He's a. There's multiple Koldraks, and they're from different timelines.
No. I told the bird not to talk to me about any of this. This includes you three.
Well, it's bird related. That's what Koldrak is. Bird related.
Cool. Don't care. That bird just left. I don't want to think about it.
Right. Okay.
Don't like the bird much.
That bird is so expensive.
What do you mean he's expensive?
You know how hard it is to feed unconscious people for a month and then provide research material? Look.
Oh, that is true. I forgot we were out for a month. Surprised we didn't starve.
Like I said, it's really expensive to take care of unconscious people.
That's a good question, how we didn't starve or dehydrate or anything like that.
Lots of money.
Yeah. So we've already been a handful
My
for
money.
you.
Keeps getting worse. Turns out one of them is gonna destroy this town. Ugh.
We'll try our very hardest. Our very hardest that she does not do that.
We'll see with the
And
debate.
I'm done. Ava says as she hands over the quill back to Gethin.
Grabs the ink out of your hand too. Okay.
Alright then. Okay then. Well, we'll get out of your hair for now then, Gathan. And maybe we'll happen to cross paths with that one adventurer.
Maybe. I don't know. My best guess they're out of town already.
Oh, that's good then. At least they won't speak.
Hopefully don't show up at the debate either.
Right.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yes?
Stop hanging around that friend, that Marcy. At least when she's giving those speeches.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I don't care what you do outside of it when she's not giving speeches, but you two are obviously a big part of her plan, and no offense, the whole bank thing has been news.
Yup, it has. Alright.
Unless you guys can change who you are and have any, skills in actually changing how you look.
Sadly, no, but we may have skills in changing people's perception of us.
You could kill them.
Kill it.
Not that.
No, kill it. No, please.
Not that. I was more thinking maybe we could help around the town. do some tasks for them. See if that Q hasn't given us any tasks yet, so
To
we
seem
have some
less sus.
yes. So Q hasn't told us what we needed, so hell.
I don't think we collected much information from this town.
Well, I'll just say, Gethin, I'm rooting for you. If you need anything, I'll happily help.
Is there any sort of place where children gather in this town?
Why do you want to know that?
Please,
I have a plan.
why? I would love to hopefully know it's not going to involve murder.
No.
Goodness, no. What do you
No.
take me for?
You
But kids do see more than adults. We could probably bribe them. They probably seen more.
Oh my god, you okay. Get out before people are looking inside. Go.
What? Oh, right.
Get out. Get out. You gotta start walking out on the desk and start pushing
Ava
the
takes
Answer
guys
my
out.
question, coward!
Ava
I do
takes
not-
a banana with her.
Huh? What do you say? Yeah.
Ava takes a banana with her.
Okay. Then kind of pushes you out. But as he's leaving, as he pushes you out the door, he says, I don't care what you said about no stinking guild. I do not care if you think it's me. I don't even know what you're talking about. And closes the door shut behind you. And as he slams it, he quickly closes the close sign over to closed.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Agreed.
All right, let's go help out the town a little bit. See what we can do to improve our image, I guess.
And you just like hear outside like it is of our utmost importance that we keep peace.
So should we go around the town, maybe? So we're not seen by Marcy? And the, group of people that may want us dead?
Alexa.
Should I do a perception check for them? I don't know. I think I see
mean,
them.
you could see them. Like, you literally pointed at the fruit shop before, so.
Yeah.
And you were in the middle of the town, and the fruit shop's on the corner in the middle of the town.
Yeah.
So, roll for perception.
Roll for perception.
Roll for perception, and also the fact that Gethin fucking yelled at them as...
Should I? I mean, what's the point of rolling perception? I should know!
You're busy. You're, like, giving
Yeah.
a speech. You're trying to perform. You're trying to persuade. You need to be able to roll for this, but trust me, it's low.
Oh,
You're
yeah, I rolled a six.
multitasking.
I'm not even gonna, like, put pluses on it. It's 16.
Yeah, no, you definitely passed. As you kind of finish that thrall of keeping the peace, you notice Gethin slamming the door, and your three compatriots standing outside, kind of awkwardly talking to each other.
You three certainly took a while.
Supporting the local business? Marvrov
As
says.
you should. Now, if you have any information about the Adventurers Guild, I'd like to probe your minds for a bit. I'm sure many of these lovely people would like to know about what underground ring may be going on in this town.
And
Considering I asked you before.
Marvov's gonna walk away from the shop so it's kind of out of sight. In case something happens.
Bert's already walking off.
Half the crowd has already been looking at you guys and is now yelling at you three words of murderers and liars, or murderers, liars, thieves. You got spies, espionage, mercenaries,
At
bloody
being
soldiers.
accused in such a way, Bert is going to take out his great club and slam it against the ground head first.
Head first?
The top of
Yes, as in slam the top of the
Alright.
club against the ground.
make a intimidation or performance.
I'll go with performance. It is literally just to get everyone's attention and possibly get them to shut up for just a quick second.
I fireball.
No, you're not fireballing. That's not a funny joke. That what you weren't at your desk. You yelled it from across the room. That doesn't count.
I
Oh,
was
boy.
literally unmuting and getting back in my seat as a joke. I'm sorry.
Oh god. It's already happening again.
Mm, Hell, I'm not going to be able to do very well with this. 7.
Kind of thuds. Looks like you just kind of
that's
lost
fair.
hold of it, and it just kind of awkwardly grab it as it hits the ground instead of.
Eh,
Mercy
Yeah.
kind of grimaces at that. She's like,
I'm not
Kinda
going to be able to do anything cool ever.
One day you will, bud. Don't worry.
In that case, he's just going to let out a yell of "Listen up, runts."
Yeah, some of them do quiet from that. Not enough really stop talking, but some of them do listen, and some of them are still looking over at Marcy and like yelling and also bickering at Marcy. Same words of liars, spy, mercenary, or whatever.
would you like
Outsider.
to speak up to the group, Bert?
Has that man in there ever slighted this town in any way, shape, or form?
Half of them start, half the crowd, before Marcy even gets to answer, the crowd is already yelling, yes, no. You hear somebody say something about he didn't accept my discount coupon or something.
Of course.
No one gives a shit about your discount.
Doesn't matter what someone says as a front.
I would say that he's a man of your community. To even think that he would be holding a guild is it's something. But
Well, what's the wrong in holding a guild?
there's nothing if
It's
he
wrong
does-
that he's keeping it a secret.
Have you seen their reaction to this sort of thing? It would be natural to keep such a thing a secret if these people are constantly trying to call everyone there murderers, liars, thieves, spies.
That is because it has been proven so. And she like gives a handful, like a hand towards you three. Clearly, there's foundation for it, is there not?
Listen, the thing that happened at the bank, yes, we did kill the man. Did we do it on purpose? No. The first...
Bidding on him was surely not good at not killing him.
True. We could have done better. I understand that. We could have done multiple things different. But
Better doesn't bring back a life.
Well, he was robbing you. He was robbing the bank. And don't...
You know what would have stopped that?
The
I re-
ever non-present guard.
Good structuring, yes. And that is what I advocate today. And she begins
You have
resuming
yet
her speech.
Bert's going to pick up his mace and run off. Not really run off, actually. Just, he's done here.
Listen,
You're
Marv's gonna walk up. Listen, the people, we know we have not got off on the right foot, but do know we mean you all no harm. We are not murderers, we are not thieves, we are not spies of anything. We just wish to help. That is all. It was a slip of the hand and a mistake that had happened. Yes, it did cost the life of a man, but that man, I gave that man multiple chances to surrender, and he did not.
So you took his life? Didn't think to apprehend him in any sort of way?
He did grab a hostage, I remember that part. At that point, he was not willing to surrender.
So his life was forfeit?
When you grab a hostage, I say so, yes.
From
There's a
that,
reason you aren't part of the justice system.
and with that, half the crowd is almost the entirety of the crowd is already now bickering back and forth, kind of answering to each and both of your retorts with their own opinions and matters. This is starting to hard to actually talking back and forth between each other.
Justice is not spilling blood in response to spilling blood.
Sometimes the things we do to protect, we must sacrifice things.
Sacrifice another person's life is not a worthy response.
That is why I became a cleric.
Well, you're doing a bad job of it.
I've come to help people.
Fat lot of chance that was.
Well, I've also learned from a lot. I traveled far and wide of Discovia. I've met people. I've met so many wonderful people who have different takes on the world. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I've met many adventurers. I've joined many parties in all in the hopes to making this world a better place.
And I'm sure your version of a better place is burning it down. 'Cause that's what you did to the jungle up north. You came on the day it burned down.
In my defense, we were attacked and I was not thinking. Yes.
By wolves.
Yes, you know this. You were there. You also know that we were attacked by a werewolf.
Attacking my character. Is that really something you can do in this situation?
It seems that you've been doing that to us, and we have not been able to defend ourselves. You've
That's 'cause
attacked...
There's nothing worth defending.
There's not... Oh, and then you? What have you done for this town?
I'm going to bring structure. I'm going to bring...
Not what you're doing, what you have done.
I've been an active member of society. What have you done?
For all
other than
of
bring
a week.
destruction.
Yes, destruction does seem to follow us. We do not, and we are trying to better ourselves so that does not happen. Listen, if I'm offering my services to the town, if anyone needs help or is sick, I am willing to help. Otherwise, I'll be walking around town in case someone needs help with something. And that is
Hear him
it.
now. If you want blood spilt, better come ask him for it. Clearly a mercenary on the walk around.
Yes, I have drawn blood multiple times, but it was all in the defense, to defend myself or people that needed defending.
Not good enough.
Ava's gonna
And with
call
that
out-
statement, we're gonna stop there. Actually, sorry, since this is a short session, we're gonna take a break right now.
Sure.
But I would like to remind everyone this is a work of fiction. I know we all know this in part of the group.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God,
it's
yes.
starting to get
This
heated, isn't it?
This is
Yeah, I know.
fiction. Holy hell.
This is fiction. I know. I can tell the people are getting heated and being very. This is good. This is great.
This is good.
I love
I'm
this.
not kidding.
On one hand, I love this so much. I really love what you guys are doing. I do want to take a break so we can cool down a little bit, but also since it's the middle of the time, we need to remind ourselves we're all friends in real life.
No, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
fighting.
It's gonna
I
end
know,
up
I'm not
with a
fighting
fist fight.
anyone.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Holy hell.
Yeah, no. As you can tell, some people got a little too.
Yeah, no, I got really into character shit.
All of you got really into character, and we need that's a good thing. Great thing. Continue that. But
This
just a reminder.
is Marcy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like the. I kind of like. I'm starting to like
Marcy
this.
is an evil creature.
Trust me. Bert has seen this sort of creature before. And that's why he is so enraged.
This is great. Like I said, don't stop doing this. We're just gonna take a break to simmer down, come back to reality, remind ourselves this is fake,
Right.
not to
Yeah,
split
this
is a work
ourselves
of
between
fiction.
each other.
It's
This is
entirely
work-
fake.
Entirely fake, ladies and gentlemen.
These relationships in the game do not reflect relationships in real life. We are all
Yes.
friends here. And we're gonna take
It's
a break
it's a work
also.
of fiction.
Work of
I'm
fiction.
gonna
Yes, we
pelt
play
you with
Minecraft
questions,
together.
Marcy. I'm gonna pelt you with questions when we're back.
And I would like to also take a break because well, I gotta leave in like an hour, a little over an hour now.
Gotcha.
So we're an hour
Yeah.
in. This is halfway point anyways. Perfect time to take a break.
Yeah.
Please go take a drink of water and whatever you
Yeah.
need, and
Yeah, I need
write
to go.
down those questions.
Time to crack
Oh.
open a cold one with the
I'm gonna
lads.
I'm gonna drink trans girl juice.
No.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm
the
drinking white monster.
the white monster, the sugar-free.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You-
fucking love this.
Sugar free and filled with caffeine.
Yay.
We made
I'm
this
gonna go
one.
make
It's
a
a
cup
made
of
up tale.
coffee.
I'm
It's total
almost-
fabrication.
Honestly,
Not that
I'm
didn't
so
happen.
sad that this is going to be a
That feels
short
like Marcy.
episode.
Huh?
It is gonna be a short
I'm-
episode.
That's
I'm
just
glad
Marcy
that there's
when you
no
post it.
combat going on yet.
Yeah, no, it's
Good. Be right back.
all right.
All right, so
Alright.
yeah, everybody come back. Come back at the, let's say I did start this like 2 minutes ago, so at the 25-minute mark,
Gotcha.
Got it.
and write down your questions and stuff so you don't forget.
Yep.
Alright.
Bruh, why do I got the feminine urge to actually fireball the crowd?
Because you're a psycho.
Why do I feel like that would actually be productive in destroying her campaign?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. How you doing, Seth?
I like how I run
gourmet
an
salts
ad.
here.
So I ran an ad. The first ad I see is just, "Hey, want to join? What's that? Niji Sanji or something?"
This was invented by a writer.
Niji Sanji. Oh god.
Never
Yeah.
happened. It's false. It never happened.
Oh no, it's Hololive.
It's a
never
fake.
mind.
It's fiction. It's an urban legend.
urban-
Never happened.
Urban legend.
No way. Gotcha. Not a chance. Not this time. Never happened. It never happened. I made this one up. It's fiction. I made this one up. Made it up. Not this time. Wrong.
Yeah, I'll be
Not
right
this
back.
time.
I gotta
Not
go
this
grab some
time.
extra water.
You're wrong. Not this time. It never happened. Fiction. I love this man. He says it was such a good cadence.
So true, Breasty.
It's a work of fiction. Never happened. Wrong. I'm loving this.
Hey, Marcy.
Yeah?
You smell weird.
I mean, that's good.
True.
Distinct smell. Mm.
I'm still alive. Hey, how y'all doing?
Yo, you're still alive?
Yeah.
Cringe.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
I am having a great time. I didn't expect to enjoy a heavy politics campaign.
I love debate.
I can tell.
I was never part of any club that did it, or any clubs to begin with.
I'm not emotionally prepared for this session.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
I mean, to be fair, I do sort of have a plan with the children.
The children.
The children.
I'm gonna put them in a bus, put
I'm right.
Orphan on the bus, and then set it on fire.
I mean,
I'm gonna burn the orphans.
I'm just saying,
It'll be
He
the second
does
worst
have
thing that's happened to
access-
those orphans.
he does have access to a super weapon that could set fire to those orphans.
He does have access to a super weapon that can put those orphans on fire.
Yes, it's called a psychopath.
So, yeah. Can't wait for the fucking questions you'll have.
Yeah, I got one question, just one.
That's a response.
Get ready to be placed on the spot, Marcy.
She's very good at being placed on the spot.
Oh yeah, welcome to D&D. It appears to be very heavy on politics today.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
Indeed, he's nuts.
You applied for mod for a Roblox game server. Did you get it? Are you a Discord moderator?
Or Discord admin.
God, I don't want to see.
You got it?
Discord
Are
admin.
you
Hey,
a
there
Discord
you go.
moderator or a gay person? You can only
There
be
you
one.
go. Good job
Always
there,
pick the
boyo.
straight people.
Congratulations. You've become balling. With an L.
You were become ballin'.
I'm balling and I can't get up.
Oh god.
Hey, how's it going? I'm back.
I'm balling and I can't get up, Rizzo.
Oh, I'm sorry
I've
to hear
got-
that.
I've got lime flavored sparkling water and it tastes like shitty Sprite.
It sounds like LaCroix.
I am putting my Invader Zim jacket on. As it is.
I'm putting my art into the general chat because I made it and people should
I'm-
look at it.
I'm putting my sleeves off because it's warm.
There we go.
It's too warm where I am.
Oh. Where's my? Oh, I could put.
Fellas,
I could put the ones.
fellas,
Yeah.
did
No.
you know? Did you know the U.S. government is giving away free wasps?
I hate
Oh god.
Act
you're-
fast
you're
because
bad.
supplies are
You
limited.
go.
I repeat, supplies are limited.
Welcome to
I'm
mypillow.com.
about to do that, I spot.
Oh, what did I so say?
Basically,
Dance on my balls, cat fucking a handbag. Yours only yours, cause we're a single dance band.
wow. Thank you for that, Ina. I spelled session wrong, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Whatever, it's fine.
It's 3 S's.
That's a season. You spelled season.
Yeah, whatever, it's fine. No Tailspire this season.
No Tailspire
God.
this season. I mean, kind
Season
of.
2 sucks so hard. There's no
Twitter.
Tailspire in season 2.
What was I thinking?
Cry about it. Still, yeah, no.
Sure.
My plan with the children is basically just sword lessons for free.
Oh, sword lessons.
Hey,
Oh.
yo, sword lessons. for
Sure.
free.
I thought you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, you're starting a police department.
No,
Child workers.
Listen, what are they
Nah,
gonna do?
basi-
Hit a child?
basically, no matter what the next mayor is, though I am going to recommend to them not to vote for Marcy, or
They're
at least
going to-
tell their
They
parents
don't have
not
the right to
for
vote!
Marcy. I know.
Listen, it's not. They're kids. They have a vote.
Children have no rights.
But
The US
basically,
government already proved that.
Yeah, true.
the town doesn't need guards if everyone is strapped.
So true,
that is-
Breasty!
Yeah, that's true.
So true.
You're not wrong there.
Yo, Ava could teach them how to wield thermonuclear warheads.
It's so easy to fucking spin lies about y'all.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't fight
Yeah.
back.
I'm a little spinstress, and I'm weaving my little cobweb of lies, and y'all are adding on to
Yeah.
it with giving me insects.
Uh,
Something, everyone with Glocks. Yeah, basically.
Listen. The reason I can't retort these lies is because I don't retort lies. I fireball the liar.
Okay, to be
Yeah.
fair, they're all truth.
Yeah.
They're
Listen.
no, I would say they're like truth spinned with a little bit of lies in them.
Truth adjacent.
Truth adjacent,
Listen.
you're sprinkling in a little bit of like sea lies in there.
I'm not putting myself in the situation.
You're not. We need to do that though.
I'm about to put you in the situation. I swear to God.
It's a total fabrication.
Wow.
A total fabrication. Zero truth. Only
It's
lies.
false. No way. Not this time. We created.
There are
Not
no
this time.
balls. There
No,
is only
not this time.
death.
Pure fiction. Love the way he says it. Pure fiction.
Yeah.
Not a chance. Fiction.
Oh no, yeah. Hina's avatar is always
No way.
super smug.
Oh, that is
I'm
true.
just a little shit.
Just a little shit barking on the floor.
Shit alert.
Barks
Yeah.
at you. Bites your hand. Bites.
Still, yeah. Free royal swordsmanship is hard to come by.
Hello,
So,
Axolot.
you know,
With a club?
it's
Hi, how are
it's
you?
easy to teach swordsmanship with a stick.
It is actually.
Kids love beating each other with a stick.
Yeah. see?
Exactly.
They'll just know how to beat each other even better.
Besides, I'll take Marvroth along. He'll be able to take care of any scrapes and bruises.
That is also true.
Settle down.
One of them's gonna
Settle
break
down,
their
dog.
arms. Listen, if a bone is broken, a bone is broken. You know?
Brone.
It's
Hello,
like,
everybody.
Yes. If a jabroni is broken, it's fine.
fine.
Including foxes. What?
Hello, every foxy.
How about I foxy fireball your face?
Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Hold up, don't be saying that now, you hear? This isn't
I'm gonna start a speech. And I'm just gonna say, hello, everybody. Welcome to the debate.
Your character will die instantly.
Shield bursts into flame and turn into a pillar of salt.
Your god,
Please, this isn't DashCon.
your god has enough power to just drag you into that cell with them.
Yo, is
You'll
this the
be
Dash
dragged
on
into the
Pulpit?
underworld. You'll be dragged
Yeah.
right with your deity. You say
Sometimes-
that.
You're cringe.
Bro, sometimes I feel
Well, you're
like
so cringe, jabroni. Every pony, you're all cringe. Every
Bro.
pony here is cringe.
Every pony
Oh,
here is
God.
cringe.
this call is an enigma, just like the DashCon ball pit.
Oh
There's no
god,
Mark's
why did you
focus.
remind me of that?
Hey, fellas,
Yeah.
you just lost
Yeah.
the game.
I can't lose the game if I don't care about it.
I think you care about being in that
How could I
ball
look
pit.
disappointed? I have a dog.
How can I look disappointed about losing the game? I have a dog.
I have a dog on my face, which now that I look at it, the picture kind of makes her look like an egg.
Oh, she's an egg.
Egg.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a
It's
little
like
egg.
egg shape.
fabrication.
She a little,
Fiction.
she a little eggy.
I mean,
egg shaped.
I'm pretty sure I posted the close up. Yeah, I posted up a close up version of that image, so you know.
Yeah, it's on your Discord.
It's also in chat.
Is it?
Egg shaped.
General chat.
Oh,
Oh
this
yeah,
guy
it is.
wants
Oh,
me to change my face there, and it's time to change my
it's
face.
time to change the face. What are you gonna
Oh,
change
boy.
it to?
I don't know.
We could get another Hina, we could get another Marcy.
Well, that's the thing. It'd take a bit of work to add a Marcy, but
oh, that's
we
right.
are gonna go with
You gotta pay 10,000, or you gotta pay 1,000 points to add a face.
yeah. Time to change the channel. Yeah, you're right. It is time to change the channel.
Oh god.
It's time for two Hinas.
What?
Two Hinas on the screen.
Two Hinas.
Well, what else channel we should switch? We should
Yeah.
switch to the channel with our D&D session on.
We should. All right, let's
The
get back
True
into that.
Rusty!
Yeah.
We got-
God, I love
Lord.
D&D. God, I love D&D.
All right, praise
Hina, how do
Shower.
you feel about seeing yourself?
I'm vibing. It's like looking into a mirror.
All right, let's go, people.
Yeah.
You know what else is vibing?
My mom.
Got it. Not talking. All right, cool. Quick reminder, all of you were having a heated debate about the actions that you have taken and are willing to take for the town. Marv, Bert, and Ava are on one side, while Marcy is sitting on the stand. And between all of you is a crowd of people talking amongst each other about the points you've all brought up. Can't really discern much as you're all trying to discuss with your party member who is standing on the post about what they're doing. Maybe you has to start.
I will be starting with my question. Marcy, I have a question for you.
Yes?
There have been reports that you harvest blood in the name of a god, a dark god. Do you have any comment on this?
She wants to look directly at the camera, like in the office. She looks directly at the crowd. Unfounded. There's no basis in reality with that question.
You are made of blood.
You are. The report does include that you're a blood slime.
I made up blood for a completely different reason. That was due to an experiment that happened when I was in my youth. No correlation with a god that has anything to do with blood, as you so say.
Marvel's gonna, step up. Do you consume blood of any type?
No.
How do you replenish the blood from your body?
I have a beating heart.
Is that why you harvest the blood?
What? She is looking perplexed at you. People listen to the untruths and look at them in speculation. They sound completely silly.
Yeah, Ava, please make a performance check with disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
This is out of the blue. This is out of the blue and completely off topic, and you just completely cut off Marv Roth's and Marcy's. Just blurt out blood deity.
Blood.
Do you blood?
Blood. God, what's my performance modifier?
Absolute shit.
That's not entirely true. 10.
Oh god.
Damn.
It could have been a 22, but disadvantage.
Should've just rolled better. Forehead.
You're right.
Well, the crowd is definitely split behind that. It's a obvious middle spectrum of people who are easily gullible to the very, very questionative and reality, quote unquote reality grounded people. And there's a large spectrum. And once again, it seems to have brought a small conversation for half a second, but they go back to still trying to talk over each other about certain things. And at this point, the crowd is actually starting to split between the two. Something just fell out of my ear. What the hell was that?
That was my cat sneezing.
Oh my god, that made a sensation in my ear for some reason.
Vibrated your soul.
She sneezed on your soul.
Oh my god,
She's sneezing. It's so gross.
Sneezing on the soul sounds like a really shitty indie rock song.
Sneezing on the soul.
Or a shitty country song, or a surprisingly decent country song. Anyways,
Sneezing on the soul is dad rock.
Dad rock, definitely.
That's not dad rock. I'm going to hang you, Hina, for saying that.
Dad rock aficionado.
No,
I will
it's
specify
ska.
my questions are over.
God.
I will be moving back to the back of the classroom.
Okay.
I didn't finish my statement. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
The crowd starts to split in half, and now each of you have your own group of people following you. Now, Marcy, you've had half your crowd taken away, are now bickering and asking questions to your other party members, as others are now asking questions about the party members and other things you've said so far.
People, it's clear that these whatever they call it are unfounded, and I would combat any sort of questions that they put forth against me. And if you have any questions about my complexion, my composure, myself in general, I'm willingly and happily able to give you a straight answer with no sort of deception whatsoever. I'm simply someone that wants to bring prosperity to this town, and I do not enjoy my image being misused or taken away from me in such a silly manner.
And yet you're fine with destroying the images of others?
I mean, your actions speak for yourself.
Then let my actions speak louder. Like I said, I'm willing to help the town in any way. I'm a cleric after all. I have knowledge of medicines and healing. I'm willing to help anyone who comes and asks. Free of charge as well.
She takes a bit before nodding. Part of justice is giving a good punishment for the crime. And I think what my friend here is saying is that he is willing to advocate his services in response to the wrongings he has done. Everyone, if you would like to receive any sort of healing, I trust that this person here will offer it to you.
Thank you, Marcy.
That is the justice system that I'm willing to advocate for the town. One of punishment that fits the crime. And then she keeps on debating. Or she keeps on like giving a speech.
Yeah.
Like about how to set up a justice system in the town. And also like answering any questions about her character.
I'm trying to think of how to approach this. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do the lazy thing, where the day continues on. Marcy continues giving speech. Oddly enough, at this point, the two of you, these two groups have created enough of a attraction that even during the middle of the day, during the middle of the workday, you still withhold a small crowd. It's obvious that you hold a small gathering constantly, and not just during high rush hour of going to work, lunch, leaving work, etc. But you notice as Marcy continues her speech, and at least Marv, I'm not sure about Bert and Ava, are offering their help in any way they can. Small menial tasks of healing and other things. Oddly asked questions. If not, what are the other two doing?
Bert is scouting around the town looking for some form of clearing within town.
You're able to find a open clearing. You do realize as you're doing that, you actually see another person with a small gathering around him. He's ranting about the unnecessary of changing what is and continuing to just run the town as is. But it's pretty far away. It is oddly placed in the town. It's on the edge of town. You are able to find an open clearing.
Mm.
What are you going to be doing there?
Oh. I'm going to pull a piece of parchment from my sack. Pull out my pen and ink. And write a quick flyer.
Oh.
Basically just advertising sword lessons to anyone under the age of 16, we'll say.
Interesting. All right.
For free, as long as they are there in the morning.
Interesting. All right. Guessing you're going to post it?
Mm-hmm. Near that
Alright.
clearing.
All right.
And considering Bert uses bright green ink, it's certainly something.
Okay. I don't know where you got that, but okay.
He just has that. He's had that.
Okay.
You've used me for ink.
Yes, I have.
Jeez.
To be fair, talking to Kyo is not as important as these sword lessons.
It is a very expensive ink.
Anyways, all right. So that's posted. You'll get to that later. I'll take note of that.
Mhm.
I have a lot of notes on what's going to be happening next session or near the end.
Oh
God.
god.
And finally, last but not least, before we just jump to the next plot point, because, like I said, short session, I want to get through some things.
Mhm.
Ava, what have you been doing while the other three are doing their tasks?
Causing dissent.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like Homestuck?
No, no Homestuck.
Causing dissent against Marcy's campaign. That's what I mean.
All right, you're gonna be in your own little group, yelling off your ear.
You're like a court gesture.
Except the bad kind, because I'm trying to ruin your campaign.
All right. Okay, the town is splitting more and more over this time. People actually started as the work day ends. The crowds grow more and more, and people start walking around town, doing their thing. Notice, of course, in the crowds around each of you grow bigger and bigger. Sorry. My internal organs are not agreeing with me right now, and they're trying to make me not speak.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. Forgot Tao to automatically breathe there. And as you all get your crowds, you notice as the day goes on, it's getting rowdier. People are now moving between each and every crowd, saying he said, she said, or he did this, or she said you did this. And it's starting, there's no physical altercations yet, but people are starting to push people out of the way to get to the front to bicker out each and every one. But as time goes, oh yeah.
Marcy like sits down on her stool, like upon seeing this. She's just like waiting for it to end. For beginning her speech again.
All right. People start to gather around start moving towards you now that you're not giving an active speech out, kind of wondering what's happening. But after some time, right before you're able to stand up again and the crowds start to calm down, at least in your area, you see from down the street that another person from where you saw Bert walk off from. You see a smaller crowd starting to, with people following, start to roll in. They aren't really angry or anything. Just this one man looks plain clothes, regular, mid-30s, just a regular dude walking down the street, leading this crowd. They aren't silent. They're also bickering, talking, but he's dead shot looking at you, Marcy. Has his eyes glared down, walking up. So he approaches. Your crowd actually kind of opens up a little bit, and they start whispering to each other. You don't get quite a name, but you hear. It seems like this person is not famous or well known around the town, more infamous for being that person.
What's up, fella?
Had enough with you. We've had enough with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're just trying to rile up the town here. Why?
Okay.
Why do you have to come in here and change things?
Change is good. I mean, it's clear that your town needs it.
Does it really, though? It wasn't until the damn roads got cut off that we started to have problems. This isn't even related to our structure. It's just you. Don't act like I'm not blind to it. You purposely are doing this. You are the one who suggested mayor candidacy. You are the one who riled up these people. Why?
Why?
Change is not your goal. I can tell. Why would
Your
an
eyes deceive you.
outsider- My eyes don't deceive me. I know my eyes haven't seen you before. All I know is you came in a few days ago. Maybe even a week. I don't know. I haven't seen you in this town at all. You're not any different from the ones you're trying to put down. Far as I can tell, word has been spreading around you're with the people you're talking down upon. The ones that killed the people at the bank. People saw you walking out of town with them. Something's up here, and all four of you are a part of it.
Well, I said before that I interviewed them about the Adventurers Guild, if that's what you're so enthralled about. That is why I had walked out with them. Unfortunately, we had gotten lost on our way back, and also I had some other engagements that I had to inquire about. If that is, I'm being open about my involvement with these people. I have spoken to them. I've talked to them, but I have never been associated with them beyond that.
Your timeline doesn't line up here. Because all I know is you already talked to these people before you left town. Not about the Adventure Guild thing. You were already associated with them before. You showed up around the same time.
Coincidence? It's a strange thing, isn't it? If you would like to put my character into question, I'm willing to answer any questions you have. Just as I have done to the many people in the crowd here.
I have asked many so far, and you are just as good as any politician in avoiding them with your own statements about bettering the town or just making yourself a little shield. He starts to actually start walking through that crowd opening now, starting to walk up next to you.
Mind me, who are you?
Somebody who wants this town to be a little more free of these people that want to change it.
I think change is necessary for a brighter future, if I may be honest.
Shouldn't be changed from someone like you, who obviously has their alternative motives. And you start to notice with that he's actually starting to lean more towards the crowd now as he speaks.
Please, if you want to speak to me, you can speak to me.
Why should I be speaking to you when you've been speaking to the crowd at the same time also? At least I'm honest and willing to show these people that they are going to be listened to.
This
Change isn't
debate is
required around here.
this debate, this fight of words is nothing more than conjecture. Nothing more than us speaking to each other about what our ideals are.
I haven't said one thing about ideals.
You've put my character into question. You've said that I am of no value to the society that I'm bringing upon here. That I'm hoping to bring change, better change, that shall put this town at ease of the crimes that may come forth in the future. And I hope to bring prosperity in that you have lost a grand trade post, a trade route. I hope to bring more, considering there are many other places that this town could bring their business to.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not putting my own thought. I'm not putting my own agenda into this. It is simply that I am wanting to bring a better future to a town that I see myself in.
If that's so, then why are you backed by a damn Carthaxian company, huh?
She raises a brow, huh?
Fucking
You've
Marcy,
been
huh?
asking. You've been asking. People wondering. New business shows up at the same time as the election. Carthaxian in style. Town trade routes go down. War begins, and you come walking in, this stranger, wanting change for trade routes. Isn't that convenient? I went asking around last night with that company, and people asking. You know what I did? I went there. I went in that building. You know what I saw?
Mhm.
Your face plastered on signs. Mayoral candidacies. And I saw stuff that was being shipped out of town, even.
Isn't that good? Don't you want business out of town?
From the Carthaxians? Are you kidding me? Can you not see that these people have actively ruined this town? Now walking towards the crowd. This person here is working with the people who have ruined this town. Do you not see that the time lines up exactly?
Just as
what's
any
happening in
person
the world?
just as any person here could advocate for me, a business coming in from out of nowhere could have heard about the debate and simply put their business here as a sign of wanting to gain traction, considering the fact that there are many people active in the community now that we are building one.
You kidding me? Carthaxian business?
I have no association with them.
They just so happen to be making signs for you.
I don't use them. You look at my rundown little shit use of a podium here. You see two broken pillars and a stool. I'm not of richer type. I would not be able to advocate myself in such a way to have a company assist me in this form or fashion. I don't
You
even know what
disappeared for a day.
I disappeared for a
this-
day.
A lot can happen in one day, especially out of town, especially towards the Carthaxian front.
I went to visit my family. Is that wrong?
I'd like to stir the pot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to make my voice boom out, and I'm gonna call out, why would we want a mayor that a Carthaxian would want?
Oh god.
It's very loud. It throws everybody off a little bit. Words barely get through. And now that that's happened, the crowd starts to actually get rowdy for the first time. People start yelling and pushing at each other. It's almost as if some of them went deaf and can't quite hear each other, seemingly arguing with themselves almost. Will start climbing onto the stand towards Marcy and this other fellow. Start walking towards you and yelling, some of them with their weapons brandished even.
She she coughs up blood onto the ground. Listen. I'm not listen. It's clear that they are trying to stir trouble. They're trying to cause discord within this community. I'm not trying to plant a seed of this sort of caliber. I'm not trying to make this town such as violent. And she's like putting her hands up at the people that are pulling weapons at her. Please, this is a words place, not a weapons place.
They continue to get closer. This time, what's up?
Where am I in this?
You're still by your crowd. Killing
Do I
people.
see this in any
And
way?
You got obviously distracted with the thaumaturgy, and you're now seeing it evolve in front of your eyes.
Oh god, and I'm going to push out of my crowd and just try and get in between Marcy and the people with their weapons drawn.
All right.
Okay.
You're able to barely make it up there as a sword actually starts to strike at Marcy. It's not the flat side of a sword strike at Marcy.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to block it off with a little bit with your armor.
Okay.
Starts going down closer and closer. And as people actually start, more than 4 to 5 people, this band is starting to get crowded. You're barely able to hold off, and the 3 of you are kind of crushed in the middle. Hear a sudden crack of a building. It's the fruit shop. You see the fruit shop actually the walls start to fall down, the sides. Something appears behind it, at the bottom of the base. You see now that it's rising up instead of falling down. The cracks of rock start to rumble the place. The whole town starts to shake from the weight of something being lifted and moved, and all this material. You see, slowly as it comes up, you see the Earth Ganassi standing in the bottom, raising up the walls. You see that he's not just raising the walls for the fruit shop, he's also raising the walls for the Adventurers Guild that is now empty of people and food, and places is just beds and a kitchen. They raise up to the open. After the earthquake settles and everyone gets up, the town isn't exactly in the best shape, but No one got hurt. No buildings got destroyed. It's just some things got thrown around. You hear from the inside the Ganassi yell out. You can't. I'm not going to yell because I'm not going to bother. That's too much energy. You wish to start a debate. You wish to change the town, then do something. Offer these people the place you so call it, Adventurers Guild, a place to rest. Help them out yourself.
Huh?
Bring the change, secure them here. Prove that you can make that happen. You wish to put down the townspeople. Please do it correctly. Very flustered Earth Ganassi actually walks out from this newly opened building. He actually starts just walking out of town. Where the Adventurers Guild used to be, now stands a new open building with the walls down, presented as a open placed restaurant, but it's more beds, shelter, food. Not a single sign of adventure staying there. The fruit shop, and you realize that the fruit shop is now closed. All the walls are down. There's no sign.
She looks into the crowd. Is there anyone injured? Cleric, come here. She throws her, or pushes her stool to the side, and goes into the crowd trying to help anyone that may have been injured in the confrontation between parties.
And Marvel's gonna follow closely behind.
Walking around town, asking into houses if anyone's trapped under anything. You know, bookcases and such.
All right. Ava?
I'm just watching.
Just watching.
Just watching
I
this.
stir the pot. My brother in Christ, I just stir the pot.
You fucking did.
I think I did a good job for the response.
Gonna the session there.
End the session there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based.
The perfect ending.
Unexpected.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he revealed it. Wow, okay.
Damn, I was ready for my fucking debate.
Don't worry. Don't worry. There's more to the story. We got one more week.
Yes.
Woo!
And then season 2. No Tailspire in the new season, according to Dale.
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
I misspelled it.
He spelled season instead of session.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
That was
Hugger.
awesome.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
I really fumbled that ending.
Ah, you're fine. Well, you were on a time schedule too. So.
I am on a time schedule, so. Anyways,
You're at a time's crunch, and you gotta fuck off right now.
I do.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah, no problem, man. That was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what happens next week.
That was granular.
Yeah.
Yeah, like granular sugar.
Next week, time to
Time for a debate.
give a kid a gun.
Time to...
Jesus.
Jeez. If there are any children left.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least
Time to become a necromancer.
Hey,
Expecting
cool.
the necromancy. For dead children's skeletons to fight for me.
Well, before I head off, I'm not sure if I'll be back on tomorrow since I'm gonna be busy. I might not be back on till late or midday on Christmas. But to everyone here and including stream, I wish you all Merry Christmas. we'll be back next week. We won't be taking a break for New Year's. We'll be continuing this on. So come back, same
Bruh,
time.
New Year's goes longer.
Same time, same place.
Have a merry gay ass.
Yes.
Merry gay ass.
Very
Oh
good.
god. I'm gonna put you in my mouth.
Oh,
Just
No.
do it.
what
No.
mouth?
Have a
Exactly.
good night, fellas.
All right, have a
Enjoy your
nice day.
nights.
Enjoy your
Have
nights.
a-
Merry Christmas.
Wow. I'm gonna
I'm
end
kind of
stream.
good at stirring that pot.
Stream
Yeah.
over.
Don't.
No. I'll give you 1 second. All right.
Go
Night, everyone.
idea.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream. Might start back up in a couple
I just
minutes.
mean-
Yeah. Some wrap up stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Axolot's new dice to kill us.